Okay, this lesson is going to cover writing an equation in slope-intercept form and then graphing. So the first part of this, we're going to write an equation. They gave us the slope information, and they gave us the y-intercept. So all we're going to do is we're going to take our equation, y is equal to mx plus b, and just plug in the numbers. So it's going to be y is equal to, my slope is 3, and 3, so my slope is 3, so it's 3x, and then it's going to be a negative 1, because it could be y is equal to mx. I could change this to plus, and that would be negative, but in a book you're just going to see it written as a negative 1. So y is equal to 3x minus 1. Okay, the next one, again, they gave us the slope, they gave us the y-intercept. So all we're going to do is write it in slope-intercept form. So y is equal to 1/2 x, and it's a positive 4, so it's plus 4. Next one, they gave us the slope, which is 0, and they gave us the y-intercept, which is 6. So it's going to be y is equal to, my slope is 0, so 0x, and it's a positive 6. But in a book, or whenever you write a number, you don't usually put a 0, so we're not going to leave the 0 there. We're going to take it away. So I'm going to go ahead and erase that and bring the 6 closer to my y, and that's the equation for my slope is 0, my y-intercept is 6. Okay, the last one, writing an equation, they gave us a slope of -2, and they gave us the y-intercept of 0. So we got y is equal to, my m is -2x, and again, plus 0, but we don't very often write plus 0, so I'll take that plus 0 away, and that is the equation of a line with the y-intercept of 0. Okay, the next part, we are going to graph. So now, they gave us 2 points, and we're going to go through and we're going to find our slope 2 ways. I'm going to do rack 'em, stack 'em, subtract 'em as a review for that, and then we're going to go through and graph it and verify that our slope is the same. So we're going to take these 2 order pairs that they gave us, 1, 5 and 0, 3. So I'm going to rack them up. So 1, 5, 0, 3, and it doesn't matter which one goes on the top or the bottom. I'm going to put my arrows. So the y's are on the top, the x's are on the bottom, so this is my x and my y. So the y's are on the top, and the x's are on the bottom. I'm going to draw my line and put my subtraction sign, because it's rack 'em, stack 'em, subtract 'em. Now I'm just going to write 5 and 3, and this 1 goes under the 5 and the 0 goes under the 3. Now I just do the math. 5 minus 3 is 2. 1 minus 0 is 1. So I have a slope of 2. Okay, so now I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to verify by now graphing my points. I have 1 and 5, so over 1, up 5, 1, 2, let's see, over 1, up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right here. Oop, right there. Oh, here I go again. Okay, so I went over 1, up 5, 1, 2, oh boy. That was 4. This is too small a print. I may need to go, and I'm going to enlarge it. So I'm going to pause it for a minute. I'm going to enlarge. Okay, so I enlarged my graph here. So I'm going to go over 1 and up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right here. That's my first point. And then 0, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's my second point. Okay, now we said that we had a slope of 2. So I can go from any point and go up 1, up 2, and over 1. I can go down to the 0, 3 and go down 1, 2, over 1. 1, 2, over 1. So this is the graph of the line, and if I could make a straight line, that would be nice. But I'm not very steady. Okay, so now I've got my line, which looks pretty sloppy, but it's a line. And where on the y-axis does the line cross? And it crosses right here at the 3. So my y-intercept is 3. So my equation in slope-intercept form is y is equal to 2x plus 3. Okay? Now let's do the next one. The same thing. We're going to do rack them, stack them, subtract them. And then we're going to graph it and find the y-intercept. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to do rack them, stack them, subtract them. So I'm going to rack the order pairs, which are right here, and then 4 and 1. I'm going to stack them up. Put my negative or subtraction signs in the middle. I'm going to now stack them. 0, 1. 2 goes under the 0. The 4 goes under the 1. Now I'm going to subtract. We're going to keep, change, change. So my top is negative 1. Keep, change, change. My bottom is negative 2, because I'm subtract first, keep the sign. So 4 minus 2 is 2, and it's negative 2. Negative and negative is positive 1/2. So that is going to be my slope. I'm going to go, and now I'm going to graph my points. So it's 2, 1, 2, and 0. I didn't go up or down. And then I'm going to go 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, up 1. Up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, up 1. Okay, there's my second point, if I can get it to make a point there. Okay, now I need to find out where it crosses the y-axis. I know my slope is 1/2, so I'm going to start from here because I want to go and make it cross here. So I'm going to go down negative and over negative 2, because 2 negatives make a positive. Negative 1, negative 2. 2 negatives make a positive. Okay, so now I've got my points. I got my line drawn. And now I look and I say, where does it cross on the y-axis? And it's right here at negative 1. So my equation is y is equal to 1/2 x minus 1. Okay? A couple more in case you don't have it. If you've got it, then you're done watching it. If you need more help, watch some more. Okay, so my two order pairs, negative 2, 2, and 2, 4. So I'm going to rack them, stack them, subtract them. So I've got negative 2, comma 2, 2, and 4. Stack them up, drawing my arrows, putting my line, putting my subtraction in the middle, and then racking them. 2, 4, negative 2, and 2. Subtract. I'm going to keep, change, change. I get negative 2. 4 minus 2 is 2, and you keep the negative. Keep, change, change. I get negative 4. Well, negative and negative is positive, and I can simplify this to 1/2. So my slope is 1/2. I need to find out my y-intercept. Where does it cross? So I'm going to go ahead and graph my 2 points. So it's negative 2, positive 2. I keep pushing some button there. And I go positive 2, positive 4. 1, 2, 3, Sorry. Okay, now I need to find exactly where it crosses here. So I said my slope is 1/2, so that means I can go down 1 and over 2. So I went down 1 over 2, down 1 over positive 2, down negative over positive. Or I can go back up here and go up 1 over 2. And now I got my line. Like arrows, I don't draw very well with this. I don't do very well, but I give it a try. Okay, so now I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3. That's my y-intercept, is positive 3. So my slope-intercept form is y is equal to 1/2 x plus 3. Okay? One final one. Like I said, if you're good, you can stop. I'll just do one more little help. Alright, so we're going to rack them, stack them, subtract them. And I'm going to move this over so we just focus on this one. Okay, so we've got 2 and 1. We're going to rack them up. We're going to stack them up, rather. We're going to rack them now, putting subtraction in the middle. So it's 1 and 0. 2, 4. Subtract. 1 minus 0 is 1. Keep, change, change. We get negative 2. So my slope is negative 1/2. Okay, graph the points. 2 and 1. So over 2, up 1. Over 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and don't go anywhere at 0, oh. Okay, so now we have a graph. We need to find out where it crosses the y-axis. So my slope is negative 1/2, so I'm going to go up positive over negative. Up positive 1 over negative 2. And now I've got my line of this equation, and I find out where it crossed the y-intercept. It's right here, which is at positive 2. I've got the information I need to write my slope-intercept form. Y is equal to negative 1/2, that's my b, x plus 2. And again, maybe you only needed to watch a few. If you needed more practice, it's here. We practiced reviewing finding the slope with 2 points. We graphed the points. We wrote it in slope-intercept form. Alright, hopefully that helps.